Hi there, and welcome to day 14 of the 21 days intimacy challenge
with
a Joe-Attahs.
Okay, today's challenge is a little bit complicated.
Not complicated.
Yeah, a little bit difficult, I would say, but it's part of the challenge, right?
Yeah, that's why it's a challenge.
That's why it's a challenge.
Something to push you beyond your comfort zone.
Yeah, there will be the easy ones that you're familiar and with, and then there will be the difficult ones. But everything is working together for your good.
Purpose, yeah.
So today's challenge is, we wanted to pick a pen and a notepad or a paper, write out your expectations of your partner. Then on your own, right in that your corner, look at them very carefully, tick out the one that are realistic and the one you know that are unrealistic. I emphasize the word you know, because definitely you will know the things that if someone expects of you, you may practically in actual sense not be able to do it, and it's totally unfair to expect someone to do for you what you know that she will not be able to do for them. So write out your expectations of your partner and then tick out the ones you consider realistic, and then asterisk the one you consider unrealistic.
Yeah, so I think that this is a very, very important exercise, because sometimes our spouses come under so much pressure, and it's the pressure of our unrealistic expectations.
That's right.
Yeah, and most times when we expect those things, as we're expecting them, we're not really thinking that they are unrealistic, because we're not sitting down to ask ourselves, is it okay for me if I were in her shoes?
Or in his shoes.
If I were in his shoes, would I be able to fulfill this expectation? We're not doing that, so we just think that he's my husband, he should do it, or she's my wife, she should do it. So you have to sit down with yourself and really think, and not just thinking, oh, other women are doing it, or other men are doing it, so she should be able to do it too, or he should be able to do it too. You need to think in her own circumstance, considering who she is, because you know who you married, right? You know what they've been through, you know their dispositions, you know their challenges, you know their limitations, you know what they have, you know what they don't have. So looking at the totality of that person, is it realistic for this person to give me this, or for me to expect this of this person? So if you think critically, you will know, for instance, as a wife, expecting your husband to know what you're thinking. So you're going through something and they ask you and you say you're fine. Once you say I'm fine, he assumes that you're fine because you said you're fine.
That's right.
It is only us women that look at demeanor and body language. We read, in between the lines. We read expressions, we read moods and everything, and we know, when someone is sad, when they're excited, when they're pretending, you just know. But for men, I think that they're more logical than emotional. So if you say yes, it's yes. I mean, why would you say yes when you know?
That's right.
So that's just like a very typical example of an unrealistic expectation. So if there's something you want them to know, you tell them, assuming that they know that the house should be cleaned. I mean, if the man is not a man who has always cleaned the house, then don't expect that. Is he not seeing that everywhere is dirty? Is he not seeing that I've been in this house since morning and I have not sat down? No, he's not seeing. You have to draw his attention to it, that look, there's a lot to do around the house, and I really need your help at this point, because I can't do everything. So can you help with this? And you have to point them to areas where you think that they can help. So can you help with doing this while I'm doing that, so that we can finish on time and all of that, and food be ready on time for everybody. So just out with it and don't expect them to know. So that's just like a little example. I'm talking from a female perspective.
That's right. Of course, we have a video on unrealistic expectations, full video on that, so you can just scroll and then catch the full details, discussion on that. But you see, while you're doing this, you're helping yourself to become more empathetic. That you're building your empathy for your spouse, and which
you're also learning to manage your expectations.
Exactly. So two very key lessons. Number one, you're building empathy, and number two, you're learning to manage your expectations. And once you're able to master it, these are life skills that can even help you at your workplace and in life generally. But you see, they say charity begins at home. So you set the pace from your house, and once you've been able to develop these life skills, it becomes fruitful and productive for you in the world at large. All right, so we want you to go to the comment section and let us know how these worked out for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, if there's a question also, please do well to drop the question.
If you're confused or concerned about certain things or certain expectations, or you're not sure what is realistic or what's unrealistic, please shoot us a question in the comments and we'll be excited to answer you. All right, see you
in day 15. It looks like we are going to finish, and I don't want us to finish this challenge.
Everything that has a beginning has an end.